Alright guys, it's Mike, Nonsense. I'm making this video today to basically show you guys this product and let's see what it is. Alright. Well, as the description says in the video, this is my SCUF Gaming controller. I decided to bite the bullet and make the purchase. And when I say that, it's because the controller is fairly expensive. I mean, I paid $178 or something like that for this controller, which for a controller is insane. But I wanted to get it. I've been wanting to get my hands on one of these SCUF Gaming controllers for a while, and one of the main reasons is because I tried to make my own and I failed. This is the main draw to the SCUF controller, which is having the paddles on the back. Right, and as you can see, when you have the controller in your hand, your fingers will definitely be on the paddles. Just that's how it is. That's how it normally rests. Your hands rest, so that won't be an issue. But I got this mainly for Call of Duty. That's what I play online. It's set up for Call of Duty. So if you're not a Call of Duty player, I'm going to do a review on the controller. If you have no interest in Call of Duty, you can kind of turn away, or just go find a different video. But this I have set up for Call of Duty, and the reason why is because I have their trigger stops. Okay, and what that does is when you press the trigger in, it stops it because it has these, I don't know if you can see these set screws here, but basically what that does is it pushes the trigger so the trigger stays down. Gets you closer to that spot where when you press, something actually happens, and then the stop, so it doesn't, once you press it, it doesn't have to travel all the way in. I don't think that really works for Halo or anything other than Call of Duty, so it doesn't work for Battlefield. So that's why this is my Call of Duty controller. I got the PS3 style thumbsticks because I have them on some of my other controllers and I love them. It's just much better than the Xbox, what they do. So and of course the whiteout buttons just to kind of go with this. I don't know if you could see the detail because again it's an iPhone. The detail on this paint job is, or whatever it is, it's just remarkable. What they've done is truly incredible. Supposed to glow in the dark. I haven't seen that yet. But as far as if you guys are looking into getting this controller, I can tell you that the quality is really it's amazing. The product, what the service that they do is just phenomenal. I tried to make these and I couldn't. It's when you want something, you got to pay for it, and they provide a service that you or I probably can't do, and that's the purpose of that. Again, these are mapped to jump and knife, and I can't tell you, if you're thinking about getting this controller, it definitely makes a difference as far as being able to jump and knife and not having to take your hands or your thumbs off the thumbsticks, which is crucial for gaming, for Call of Duty. It helps out a lot. It does take a while to get used to it. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely takes some getting used to. I mean, sometimes I still press A and B over here and I'm like, what am I doing? It's gonna take a little bit, but once you get used to it, it works tremendously. They also guarantee that their controllers have no slow turn. I don't know if you guys don't know what that is. Just Google it or whatever. But for some reason, I don't know what it is, and I while I was doing some research on YouTube, looking up videos on this controller, I think I heard somebody else say the same thing. I think it was Moho. I'm not sure, but for some reason when you turn with this controller, it just feels different. It feels like you are playing on a higher sensitivity. Again, I heard somebody else mention that, and I have to totally agree. I don't know if that's the slow turn thing, because I check my controllers for slow turn, and for the most part they don't have slow turn either, but something about when you turn, I can't explain it, it just feels so much better. As far as the hair triggers, that's what these set screws are for. It's called a hair trigger with a trigger stop. I don't really notice too much of a difference there, as far as, you know, getting my shot off before you get your shot off, or aiming down my sight before you can, or someone that doesn't have this controller. I don't know. I'm still up in the air about that, but I'd rather have it that way because it feels better than the other way. It feels 100 times better. So I wanted to just basically do a quick review for you guys, if because it is a product that's kind of expensive, but if you guys are thinking about getting it and you want to hear from somebody who's not a professional gamer, who just likes to play, some game battles and some pubs and do a little bit better than the average gamer, then take it from me. This is definitely worth the money. It's a great product. It's great quality. Buy it. You'll see they do offer a service where you could send in your controller. I only recommend doing that if you have a new controller. Obviously, if you have an older controller that the joysticks are kind of fading out, or the buttons don't, that's not something that you want to get into. But if you have a new controller, or a fairly new controller, they will do the service for you. Just adding the paddles and anything else that you want. And it's well worth it. Just do it and you will be happy. Or pick from the selection that they have, and you will get a controller that I guarantee you will like. Alright, so this is the SCUF Gaming controllers, the Radioactive Zombie Edition. I got it all set up for Call of Duty, waiting on that Black Ops 2, and that's it. Alright, peace.